So much. We're going to take some live looks at the roads right now. This is coming in from our RDOT camera. This is on the 64 interchange in Fort Smith, and look at those roads looking pretty snow-packed right now. I imagine ice is underneath some of that snow. We'll continue looking through our cameras as we look at the RDOT map as well, which is certainly seeing a lot of pink and purple on it, meaning the roads are getting slick. But this is a live look. John, where did you say we're looking? So this is the RDOT tunnel cam, and you can see as you head north and south of the tunnel, it's certainly slick on the roads. One sole car, maybe two on the roads right now, but officials are saying, you know, if you don't have to be driving right now, probably not the best idea, but lots of semi-drivers have to keep on driving. Let's keep looking at the roads. I mean, conditions across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, pretty slick. This is in Rogers right now near the Horseshoe Bend Park exit 83 in the Rogers area of I-49. So you can see lots of snow. I was driving out there a couple hours ago and it was already starting to get pretty slick as that sleet was coming down. So we'll continue to look at the roads, but we do want to maybe take a look at the RDOT map now. Or we'll take a look at Micah.
Hey, we'll actually look at me, and we want to send it straight out to 5 News Chief Meteorologist Matt Standridge. He's out on the roads right now in the McClarty Daniel Storm Chaser vehicle. And Matt, I can see your shot. There's already some snows on the sides of the highway, but we see a clear path right now. Where are you at right now, and how are the roads looking? How is there a lot of traffic out there?
I-49 headed south from Johnson into the north side of Fayetteville. Right now here in the inside lane, this is the clearest lane, and that's where most folks have been traveling, but all that white you see is accumulated sleet that continues to come down, and it's pretty loud too. It's probably loud at your house. It's loud when it hits your vehicle too, but things are slick. Now, this is what the interstate looks like. Look at that middle lane though. That car right there, you can kind of see a little bit of a clear spot for the tire tracks, but the far lane there towards the right, the outer lane, is completely sleet covered at this time. And so this is what the interstate is looking like right now, but you get off the interstate and the roads are even slicker. Basically, the road where you have more traffic, you still have some dry patches as the tire tracks continue to roll over that sleet, so you get that clear path. But as soon as you get off the interstate, it gets a little bit dicier. And I'll tell you what, especially on our county roads, when you head out rural areas, both northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, things get slick. We passed an accident a little bit earlier in Rogers this morning, but I tell you what, when you're making those turns, especially out of your neighborhood and onto some side streets, that's where you've got to really watch out and go slow. Right now, we're going at about 40, 45 miles per hour right here in the inside lane. It is pretty dry right where the tires are, but you don't have much wiggle room here with you've got sleet in the shoulder and then sleet in between the lanes. We're going to send it back to you guys. We're going to continue to head south into Fayetteville where the sleet continues to come down.
All right, thank you, Matt. Yeah, driving on those roads, we know that some of those are slick as I was coming into work today. We are now going to Fort Smith, where sleet is making the roads a bit dangerous for travel. We have 5 News reporter Joe Ellison. She joins us live along Rogers Avenue with our team coverage. Joe.
Yeah, Micah, you know, you're right. It is slick out here. Ever since about 9 o'clock this morning, whenever the sleet started falling, it just made the road conditions out there pretty dangerous. I want to go ahead and take a look over here. This is a Rogers Avenue. This is a live look right in front of Mercy Hospital. You can see when drivers get out here, this is what they're facing right now. It is really slick. You can tell the traffic are really slowing down at this point. But it's not only here. Take a look at this video we shot just about an hour ago, different areas of Fort Smith. You can see we're seeing probably about the same thing all over the Fort Smith area. And you know, we spoke with Sebastian County Emergency Management today just about the preparations for all of this. There's been a lot of work in the last couple of days that they put into this, you know, working with power companies, trying to coordinate them, give them any help that they need. Also working with local churches to get shelters ready. They know if there's power outages, this thing could get bad, and they're going to need places for people to go, and they're ready to activate that. We spoke to the emergency manager. Take a listen to what he had to say.
We are now in the moment of, we have multiple crews that are staging with our utility companies here locally, and then also with our shelters locally. They're on standby.
All right, now again, this is a live look at Rogers Avenue right here in front of Mercy Hospital. You can see how bad the roads really are getting out here. People really starting to slow down. And something else that is a bit unusual, it happens, but it's certainly unusual, is that we're actually hearing thunder out here and some lightning. So that's a bit unusual with a storm like this. But if you're going to head out today here in Fort Smith, certainly take it slow. You can see what these roads look like out here. Reporting live in Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Joe Ellison, 5 News.
Yeah, thunder snow, a bit scary to say the least. Joe, we appreciate your reporting. And the roads are certainly getting slick in northwest Arkansas. Things kind of started first in the River Valley, but they are picking up now in the Rogers area. And that's where we find 5 News reporter KATHRYN GILKER. She's picking up our team coverage there.
I'm here just off the Pleasant Grove exit in Rogers, where the sleet is coming down pretty hard. Now, the interstate is starting to get a little slick, but there is still a lot of cars on the road. But cars are going slower than usual, and so far it doesn't look like any drivers are having issues and sliding off the interstate. But at Benton County Road 40 and Spanker Road, the county is seeing issues with cars not being able to make it up the hill. Right now, Benton County road crews are out plowing every road that they can.
Everything that isn't enough sleet, we're getting salt and sand mixture on it. We've got about a 1/4 inch of sleet on the west side of the county, and then the east side of the county has up to 1 inch of sleet. So in those areas on the east side, we're plowing, and on the west side, we're doing more of the salt and sand mixture, but we're kind of doing a combination throughout the county where we can.
Benton County urges anyone that can to stay off the roads. I'm live in Rogers, covering news where you live. KATHRYN GILKER, 5 News.